Why has Israel bombed Gaza? And what's next for the ceasefire deal? February 22, 2025. Tensions in the Middle East have flared once again as Israel launched a new round of airstrikes on the Gaza Strip, prompting renewed fears over the collapse of a fragile ceasefire framework. The latest escalation has raised questions over what triggered the strikes, the current state of the ceasefire negotiations, and what comes next for both Israelis and Palestinians. Why did Israel bomb Gaza? According to the Israeli military, the airstrikes were a direct response to recent rocket fire and alleged militant activity emanating from Gaza. Defense officials said that intelligence indicated Hamas and other armed groups were rearming and reorganizing in breach of earlier ceasefire conditions. The strikes reportedly targeted weapons storage sites, tunnels, and operational facilities used by militant factions. However, Palestinian authorities in Gaza condemned the attacks, claiming that civilian areas and infrastructure were hit, leading to multiple casualties and heightened humanitarian distress in an already dire situation. The Ministry of Health in Gaza reported several fatalities and injuries, including women and children. Israel has defended its actions, stating it has the right to defend its citizens from ongoing security threats, especially following weeks of intermittent attacks and mounting tensions along the border. What's happening with the ceasefire deal? The airstrikes come at a delicate moment in the ongoing negotiations between Israel and Hamas, mediated by Egypt, Qatar, and the United Nations. Talks had recently shown signs of progress, particularly around the potential release of Israeli hostages held by Hamas in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. However, Israel's decision to delay the release of 600 Palestinian prisoners last week, citing what Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called humiliating hostage handovers and the parading of coffins of young Israeli captives, further complicated the diplomatic process.